Hello there, everybody. It's a lovely day here in sunny Sunraysia. My name's Mr. B, and welcome to another learning hack brought to you by the Mind Master. That ding you can hear, that dinging you can hear is, I should have done this and then set up my training, but I didn't. So there you go. That's just the way it is. You're going to have to put up with that ding. And if you joined me yesterday, we had an episode on dopamine and its role in learning and how we can actually produce dopamine to engage kids, motivate kids, and have them feel good about it. And that's a big thing, feeling good about our learning, which I know I didn't as a child. I did not feel good about my learning. My favourite subjects were art and PE. I was great at them, but when it came to spelling and maths and all the not so fun stuff as I thought. Okay, I come up with some very streetwise strategies back in the day to get out of work, to get in trouble in high school. I thought that was the only way I could impress the girls, if I got in trouble in high school, and it didn't work. But yeah, wasn't able to impress with my academic ability. So dopamine, and yesterday we spoke about producing chemicals in the brain to help keep kids engaged. And last week we spoke about norepinephrine and how you can produce that to wake up the brain and get it ready. Dopamine is a great one. Because it's that rewards-based chemical. And yesterday we spoke about that meditation technique, the Tony Robbins morning meditation, which you can just stop and do at any stage if you see or if a 10-minute activity is turning into a 20-minute activity or a 30-minute activity with homework, just stop and do that. Or Super Brain Yoga was another one we spoke about yesterday. So I'm going to talk about a different little hack that you can do. And everybody, if you go to McDonald's, the kids, they don't hesitate in saying, "Can we have McDonald's? Can we have McDonald's? Can we have McDonald's? Can we?" If they see the ad, they'll see the arches, and it produces that, oh, wow, when I get those calories into me, I'm going to feel awesome. Okay? So they're producing that chemical right there and then. And it's a bit like Pavlov's dog, you know? So Pavlov, I don't know if you know the study, but he basically would feed the dogs and ring a bell. As soon as he fed the dogs, he'd ring a bell. And he'd ring the bell and feed the dogs. And the dogs would be, yes, salivating, and they're ready to go. They know they're going to get fed. And then he took away the food and just started ringing the bell. And still, the dogs were salivating. And they were getting that dopamine hit. Okay? So they were getting that hit. They were enjoying it, even without having the food there. Now, that's kind of where I'm going with this hack today. Is having that reward-based chemical produced before they start any activity, any homework or any learning that's going on. Okay, and there's a couple of ways to do this. One of my absolute favourites is just having a vision board and talking to the vision board. That is a great way to go. And talking with an expectation and talking about how it's going to feel when you're able to spell the 300 most commonly used words. What's that going to bring? What's that going to give you? Okay, so talk about it. Oh, that's a fun topic, isn't it? 300 most commonly used words. So when you know those 300 words, when we learn them, when we go through this list and we learn those 300 words, what's going to happen? Oh, I'm going to know 300 more words. Yes, but also you're going to be able to read more fluently because those 300 most commonly used words are on 70% of what we read each and every page. Okay, give or take. So if you know 70% of what's on the page, wow, that's going to speed up your reading, comprehension, and all the things. So having that what am I going to get out of it thing for kids. All right, what's in it for me, for kids. All right, that will produce the yearn for learning. Yearn for learn. I'll do something about that. So vision boards can be a great one, but having a discussion about what's going to happen at the end and why we're doing this. Okay, it's a big one. And then the kids will start off, they'll be more motivated to start once they know the why. Once they can get that reward-based feeling, okay? And then at the end, we make sure that after their learning episode, that it was of value by talking to them about why it was valuable to learn that concept or whatever it is, okay? And just having a vision board up is just a great way, and just referring to the vision board. It can be any goals they want in the world, but it might be some learning goals, and you'll have pictures of your child standing up in front of the class reading and smiling, so that they're seeing that visual of them having that experience, and then that experience will play out in their mind again and again and again. And so this is how we're now hacking, and a bit like Pavlov's dog, if we do this often enough and we do it well, they know their why and it's constantly in their face, then they will start to enjoy learning a lot better. All right, as well as using the hacks with the meditation that I showed you yesterday, and those things, which that can happen during a lesson or during homework or during a conversation when it's getting out of hand, I don't know. Yes, producing dopamine, waking them up with norepinephrine, and rewiring the brain like Pavlov's dog, so that learning just becomes enjoyable. Okay? I hope that made sense. I didn't have any notes. I just got on and started speaking. Oh no, done it again. Can't see any comments or anything. Probably not any comments there. That's probably all I've got to say. I've got a webinar coming up in about 25 minutes. If you'd like to come and join myself and the Invisible Man for 2 hours of awesomeness, where you will get right into what works, what doesn't, to help kids actually boom when it comes to learning and confidence. Happy to share that with you. There should be a link on the page somewhere, otherwise I'll just put one underneath in a minute. Yeah, there you go. All right, I'll do that. You have the most awesome day. If I don't see you on the training, let me know you saw this live if you are on the training. I promise I won't pick on you. Toilet paper, and bye for now. Bye-bye, guys.